PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is this year's breakout running simulator, published by a player whose name is not known at present. Rumour has it this player will reveal their name in a grand ceremony when I hit 20,000 subscribers, so tell all your friends about me. Hi, my name is Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I'm the video game content creating equivalent of dropping into a building to only find a crowbar and then getting shotgunned by your angry neighbour. Fuck! But check out that wicked sick cool action jump though. A moral victory, I would say. With PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds being quite literally more popular than chocolate cake right now, I might as well get in on some of this action now that I'm officially a YouTuber that says things and people listen to them. So I'm here to guide you in your journeys through the post-apocalyptic hellscapes of PUBG. PUBG is what the cool kids are calling it. It's also known as PUBG Battlegrounds, and that game that is nowhere near finished but everyone is keen to spend their money on it because their mates bought it and some cool guy on Twitch was streaming it and they don't want to be left out. Wake up, sheeple! The aim is to beat 100 other people to the legendary chicken dinner, found somewhere on the map. It's like a bigger version of that treasure hunt your mum used to do on your 7th birthday, but with more violence and less public humiliation when the prizes turn out to be shit. Like half-eaten Mars bars and an old packet of cheddar cheese. My mum was quite weird, I know. Every time you finish a game you get virtual currency, greater values for surviving later into the game. The currency is a digital manifestation of your own happiness. This happiness can be distilled into pure joy through the purchase of everyone's favourite reward mechanic, loot crates. The end goal of the game is to have a cooler pair of trousers than anyone else, and to show off those pants in the lobby by climbing atop the goalposts or indiscriminately shouting garbled racial epithets while punching people in the face. These crates can have such fantastic and exciting oddities such as long sleeve t-shirt, open brackets, black, close brackets. At least in Star Wars Battlefront 2 you can find a Darth Vader or a Luke Skywalker or something. Actual valuable and viable rewards that are worth grinding away and exchanging that fleeting time we have left on this earth for. Thanks EA, you're the real MVP. This video was not sponsored by EA. The customization options in this game are so incredible that everyone is free to look exactly the fucking same. True player choice. Well, that's everyone except this Where's Wally looking motherfucker. Look how quirky and unique he looks. I bet he dresses up as Heath Ledger's Joker on Halloween every year. Or worse yet, Leto's Joker. Prick. Speaking of quirky, as some of you may know, I'm a rogue, a maverick, and I don't play by the rules, and for that reason all the ladies are really into me and I'm super handsome and I'm brilliant. Also for that reason I've decided to not take part in this grind towards unique trouserdom, and instead I am pantless, as our American cousins would call it. Furthermore, I will not play with anyone who is enough of a sheep to actually wear trousers when playing PUBG. Wake up and smell my throbbing crotch, sheeple. For this reason, much like in real life, my tight arse and hot crotch bulge are often on display. If this makes you uncomfortable, then just fucking deal with it, as my pantless crusade is the digital PUBG equivalent of dabbing on those fucking haters. At this point I'm essentially a more rugged and pantless and handsome version of Jake Paul, except I'm not a cunt. So let's show you some of the best practices in practice by showing you some gameplay, because as a wise man once said,
practice makes perfect. Now give me all of your wool resource or I will nuke you, you fuck.
Every game of public humiliation starts with a lobby where all the players join and dance around in some kind of courting ritual designed to find a mate. My go-to display of physical prowess is to dance naked upon the police car, which I have dubbed the Kenobi Mobile or the Crotch Rocket. This place is designated only for those of the pantless persuasion, so begone you trouser-wearing heathen. The game has no actual dancing mode yet, although I'm sure if there was such a thing added, you would find them in loot crates. Thanks Blizzard. So all we can do is jump on the spot and occasionally squat down on our teammates' shoes as if to polish our shit pipe with the toe of their boot. The game truly begins by airdropping the 100 players onto our map. There are currently 2 maps available in PUBG, Rural Surrey surrounded by a moat, and Fallout New Vegas. Here you see me flying through the air like a majestic Liverpudlian mortgage broker ready to do business and take my procurement fee, and no moral obligation to lend responsibly in a dire financial climate is going to stop me. This is my retirement we're talking about. Fuck you. And fuck off Siri. I wasn't asking for you. My bulge looks grand, silhouetted against the mid-afternoon sky. Feast your eyes on that. Smells like gravy. In this particular instance, I decided to send upon a small abandoned village in search of weaponry. I found some discarded pants in the dirt and left them where they belong. And now, a brief guide to guns. The best guns in PUBG are found either in houses, outside or on the ground generally, sometimes on boxes, sometimes on haystacks. Here I've procured a half bowling hat and a lovely little UMP. The rest of the bowling themed outfit are available in the Bowling Alley Breeze event that launches in April. You can pre-order your crates at GameStop or Game Today and get this exclusive PUBG dildo, so you can fuck your teammates both literally and figuratively. We hear the footsteps of Pant Wearer and assume full battle mode. We dispense swift and brutal justice. Take that, you trouser-wearing fuck. I didn't actually realise that I had accidentally not enabled full automatic firing and almost died to my own stupidity, but my quick wits saved me as I popped off a few single shots and fucking nailed him. Learn from my mistakes, guys. Always put your submachine guns on full auto when hunting down pantalooned buffoons in the upper floors of dilapidated hotels and houses. We find 2 pairs of trousers flanking a police jacket. We don the jacket and move on with our ransacking. The early game of PUBG is full of cautious looting and tense chance encounters, usually situated around the hotspots on the map, or if you're like me, you can drop as far away from everyone as humanly possible because you're terrible at the game and you're terrified of actually having to fight anyone one-on-one. We find an M16, which I am more confident with than the single shot rifle we found on the corpse of my last victim, so we switch it all over, scope and all. We see some angry man on a jeep and leave them to go on their way. Sometimes it is best not to engage or fire at range to avoid drawing attention. On our way to the chicken dinner search zone, a wild Winnebago appears. It whizzes past, galloping across the plains. Isn't nature beautiful? We make our way towards the big white circle on the map, which indicates where the chicken dinner is located. If you caught outside the white circle as the player begins to decrease, you'll be zapped to death by an ominous blue wave of energy I have dubbed the shit. You really don't want to get caught in the shit. Nor do you want to get shot in the shit either, as it's a precarious position to be in. We run some more, and some more. And whilst running, let's learn some stuff. PUBG and its Fisher-Price imitators are part of a new genre of games, the Battle Royale genre. If you've seen the movie Battle Royale, you'll get what I mean and understand it rather easily. But when speaking to filthy casuals and normies, I often have to explain what Battle Royale is, as they won't watch a foreign movie because it's like reading a book. I often dumb things down, so like, have you seen the Hunger Games perhaps, I ask them? Usually the women amongst the casual crowd will immediately understand what that is, nodding, whilst the men's eyes glaze over as they remember the hours and days lost those Jennifer Lawrence and leaks during the fappening. Disgusting. The aim of the game is to be the survivor and find the chicken dinner. The play area decreases over time to force players into the same area, like some divinely mandated gladiatorial deathmatch for the reward of poultry, fried or otherwise. In the case of PUBG, the overall metagame is to get as close to winning or win as much as possible in order to get your money for the best trousers. And now, back to your scheduled broadcast. At this point, I realise I'm actually wearing trousers and I'm fully ashamed of myself. I think it was an accidental dressing in the heat of battle and the race for survival. Don't judge me, I'm sorry. My journey across the desert continues as I approach the white zone. I see a tower and my interest is piqued and I decide to look inside, but I spot an insidious do-gooder of the trouser-wearing persuasion and it's too late. I think he spotted me first and got the drop on me. I am dead. He got me good and proper with that shotty. Let's see that again, Willis. We can tell this guy's up to no good as he is wearing a baseball cap. He runs with no gun equipped as it makes him move faster so he knows what he's doing. He spots me way before I see him and gets the drop. One bullet hits him but it's just not enough to take him down. GG. I got fucking wrecked. Let's try again. I'm forced to fend off this pant-based hoodlum with my bare hands atop the Kenobi mobile. This time I consider landing in Peccado, which I have dubbed the chicken shop as Chicken's Peck. Did you get it? Did you get it? It's not a very funny joke, but you're the one watching the video, so who's the real fool here? I'm only joking, please don't leave, I need the viewer attention. I skydive in and decide to take this lovely looking villa for my own. Also, there's crop circles now? PUBG is a quality release now that we have hit version 1. Fuck's sake. We begin to ransack and loot, finding a Bruce Forsyth. That's a scythe for those who don't know the Cockney rhyming. We get shot at by an unaccommodating host. We take cover and then make a fucking tactical retreat by running the fuck away. Finding a weapon, I look around to see if he's coming for me and consider my options. I want to kill this motherfucker, so whilst flanking the building we find a rather stylish jacket. So we don the jacket and go on with our way. We cautiously enter the church again and find our opponent down the far end near the door. A very dramatic and exciting firefight like something from a Robert Rodriguez movie plays out.
Wrecked.
Let's get an action replay of that, Willis. Oh, he thinks it's all over. It is now. Lol. We loot his corpse, and for some reason this guy has almost all the gear in the fucking world. It looks like he's been playing the game for a good 20 minutes more than we have, as we've got nothing but a fucking a shirt and a rifle. We pick up his shit and get a move on towards the chicken dinner zone. It's going to be a fucking long run. We run some more, see a guy, choose not to get involved in an obscene distance, and then run some more, and some more, and some more. Best Running Simulator 2017 as voted at the Kenobi Awards 2017. Look at those tight fucking buns. We cautiously cross the land and the road to the farmhouse that's on the outskirts of the new play area. We find some shit on the haystacks. That's some good shit. High top sneakers are incredibly fashionable in the world of pubescent geese. Oh look, I found Jesus. In the farmhouse, I'm faced with an important decision. Dark grey or sandy sand? Well, I don't like sand because it's coarse and rough and gets everywhere, so I go for grey as I feel it accentuates the shape of my face better. Look at that fucking bulge. When doors are open inside a building, it means someone has been in there already. Exercising caution, I scout the building for some more stuff and find fuck all. Onwards! The shit catches up to us and we need to get a move on. As we cautiously, keeping a low profile, move across farmland, we are fired upon. The direction it's coming from isn't quite clear at first. I take cover behind a giant yellow homage to Cousin It from the Addams Family and get hit again. This allows me to understand the angle from which the shooter is firing, and I take cover and bandage. I then run the fuck away like any reasonable and respectful man would. All the while ensuring I run at jaunty angles to make my aggressor's life a little bit harder when shooting at me. No more shots are fired. Was I out of sight? Was the predator masking his position? Clever girl. I keep moving as I have a lot of ground to cover. This means more running. I occasionally stop behind a wall to look for the shooter, but aside from distant gunshots, I don't see shit. We move to the hills. No caution, just pure, unadulterated running. I am the running man. We find a hut and watch the fireworks as the bomb zone drops. Every so often a red area opens up on the map and bombs are dropped to force people to move from that area. A car is off-roading it up to the mountainside. I take a shot simply because I haven't fired a bullet for about 20 minutes and I get shot at. They miss and I continue on my merry way. Mistakes were made, but I was not punished. We skirt around some rather angular looking rocks, find a settlement, and a lot of gunfire starts. Some of it sounds like a 50 cal or some such nonsense. It sounds very loud and very boom boom boom. It's not a technical term for it, but it sounds very like, you know, pow pow pow, pop 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 sort of thing. Like you die. You die if they hit you. The shit catches up to us and I decide to start looting now that only 30 are alive to make sure I'm prepared for the final fight for that KFC bucket. I finally find a pistol. Better late than never. Gunshots very, very close to me now, so I exercise caution. I hear footsteps as I begin to loot this house and I turn around and back towards the corner in order to survey my surroundings. Only the footsteps were coming from behind me and I get shot in the arsehole and die. Let's see exactly what happened there, Willis. Sniper 6969X6969 was shooting at this boy over here and then begins to halo jump to avoid fire coming back at him and stumbles right into my arsehole and shoots up into my arsehole, and now I'm just one big perforated arsehole. That was pretty unfortunate if you ask me. I mean, he literally just walked in as I backed into that corner. That's really... yeah, never lucky. Our last match today is in rural Surrey. When I realise I'm going to Surrey, I try to drown myself. I failed. So this is the original map. Everyone knows where to go and how to get there, except me. I rely on my powerful, cold, instinctual gut feels. So I airdrop onto the airbase. No, I'm only kidding. I went for this little collection of houses near the bridge. No one will fight me there. I get a crowbar, a pistol, and bugger all else and hide from a car driving past because I'm a coward. No, thank you. I find a shotgun, then a bowling helmet, then an AK. And for the first time in 3 games, an ACOG scope. That's number one. When you've got a scope, you are much better equipped for the long range combat and you actually might be able to get close to the chicken dinner. I then find an M16 and a 2x scope. This is looking fucking hot. I equip the fully automatic AK with a smaller scope so I can use that at close range, and I give the burst fire M16 the longer scope to use that at longer range. And then I find a motorbike. Fucking yeah, buddy! I travel across country via road and head towards an inner circle settlement. I race this motherfucker and leave him in my dust. Get wrecked, scrub. I park my bike and don't bother engaging the slow coach as he catches up to me and passes on to the bridge. I loot basically the entire flooded settlement, kitting myself out with all the gear, including a stylish face mask to protect my beautiful mug from cum shots. I hang around here for a good while, keeping an eye out for anyone coming in from the outer circle. I even find a sexy Where's Wally style jumper. Now I can look cool and quirky too. I leave the settlement perhaps a little bit too late and run through the ruins. I depart from my impromptu castle quite late, so the shit is coming to fuck me up. I run, and I run, and I run, and I get a little bit burnt by getting caught in the shit. Only 16 alive at this point, and I can hear gunfire close. I bandage up behind a tree once more, and get on to get out of the shit. However, I get ready to move on towards the poultry plaza for the final showdown, but I spot a pantalooned buffoon. I decide that with my long range scope I can take him. You know, I'm good enough for this game now. So this might have been a bad time to pick a fight though, as the shit was about to move in less than a minute, and there's no fucking cover here. I bandage up a little, hide, fire, hide, do the general dance of hiding behind a tree and firing at that prick. I then get scared of being caught in the shit as it's about to move and try and run. Death. This isn't because I'm bad at the game, it's because I'm criminally unlucky. It's nothing to do with my own skill, I'm very, very good. It's all the game's fault. The kill counts about as much use as a chocolate condom, showing my opponent shooting me to death by firing behind me. I will assume it's a problem with quality netcode and not a filthy cheater. Oh, wait, the game's ripe with them. PUBG is hard, it's tense, it has long periods of inaction, topped off by quick bouts of decisive violence where the better player will come out on top. Or you'll get caught with your pants down taking a shit and be murdered mercilessly. It's 50-50 really. I hope you found my insights useful and you can learn from my mistakes and become a better PUBG player. If you got to this point in the video, then thank you for watching. You are a scholar and a saint, and I'll kiss you softly upon the mouth. Be sure to like the video and drop me a comment below. Subscribe too if you like stuff like this and want to see more of it in future. I mostly make videos about a card game called Magic the Gathering, which I'm no better at than PUBG, but I still make jokes about fisting and shout a lot, so you know, I've got that going for me, I guess. If you would like another instructional video guide to another video game, or want me to play more PUBG and commentate over it, then drop me a comment below telling me. If you have your own top tip that you would like me to share in a future video to help people become better at PUBG, then drop that in the comment section below too. And until next time, click through to watch some of my other rather unique content. I opened a Kinder Egg once and people like that. Links can be found in the description below, and I will leave you with some wise words in the meantime. A wise man once said,
"Give me all your gold or I will fucking cuss you up. You jumped out, little cunt."